Welcome. This audio recording varies from previous relaxation and meditation recordings that I've produced, insomuch as it's open-ended. So you're not brought back to a state of awareness at the end. This enables you to use the recording to benefit your sleep program, so that if you've reached a sleep state, you're not brought back to a state of awareness. If you have equipment that will automatically turn off the recording, or it will turn off automatically itself, then this gives you an opportunity to set that. You'll see the time of the length of the recording at the beginning of the program. I'm going to leave a space at the end of this introduction to enable you to get yourself ready, comfortable in Savasana, ready for the relaxation. So I'm going to leave you now to get yourself ready. Allow yourself to settle gently into the ground or the floor. Allow your weight to move towards the back of the body. Become aware of the connection at the back of your body with the ground or anything that you may be laying on. Feel those areas that connect with the ground. And also become aware of those areas that don't connect with the ground. Allowing the body to soften, moving down towards the earth. Become aware of your feet. Observe their connection with the earth. At what point do they connect to the earth? Does one foot or ankle feel slightly different to the other? Do you allow more weight into one foot than the other? Just observe this connection, this release, this softness. Become aware of your left calf. How does that connect with the earth? Then begin to notice the right calf. Do you allow more weight into one calf than the other? Just observe any differences that there may be. Bring your awareness to your knees. Soften and release your knees. You may become aware of the space at the back of the knees, their distance from the earth. Do they feel the same? Do you allow one knee to roll out more than the other? Just observe how that feels to you. Become aware of your thighs, allowing the thighs to rotate from your centre down towards the earth. Do you allow more weight into one thigh than the other? Is there more softness? Do you allow one thigh to rotate more than the other? Is this something that you observe through the whole leg? You become aware of your hips, the gentle opening of the pelvis, the connection at the back of the hips, and the ground below. Become aware of the space at your sacrum. Do you feel as though you allow one hip to connect more deeply with the ground than the other? Just observe these differences. You become aware of the top of the hips, where they connect with the lower back and the lower abdomen. Allow the internal organs to move down towards the ground, allowing more weight into the spine. You may notice the gentle movement of the lower abdomen as your breath moves the body, moves the skin. Become aware of how much movement the breath creates in the pelvis and in the lower abdomen. Become aware of your diaphragm that sits at the base of your ribs, moving down to allow the breath in and moving up to allow the breath out. The gentle expansion and contraction of the rib cage. Do you feel more space and softness in one side of the ribs compared to the other? Does your breathing allow the shoulder blades to connect more deeply with the earth? Observe if there's one shoulder blade which connects more than the other. Is there greater movement in one shoulder blade compared to the other? Do you notice the movement of the upper back and the upper chest? The movement of the ribs high up towards the collarbones, their expansion and contraction as you release still deeper and further. Are you able to allow your shoulder to release and let go? Is one shoulder softer, more released or open than the other? Completely let go within the shoulder frame. Allow the backs of the upper arms to release towards the ground. Do you feel the shoulders connect evenly with the ground? Maybe one shoulder or upper arm is slightly different to the other. Are you able to release, let go of the elbows, softening your forearms? Allow the wrists to release. Notice the connection of the hands, the back of the hands, with the earth. Does one hand rotate more outwardly than the other? Allow the natural curve of the fingers, of the thumb. Allow them to find their own resting point. Completely letting go of the hands. Maybe you become aware of your neck, the length of your neck, gently tucking your chin in. Maybe you notice the release of the throat, letting go of your jaw, completely softening right the way from the tip of the jaw through to the ears. You may allow your teeth to gently part, your tongue to rest gently against the roof of your mouth, behind the teeth. Soften the muscles around the mouth. Soften the muscles around the nostrils. Release your cheekbones and the muscles around your eyes, releasing these muscles towards the ears and down towards the back of the head. Allow the eyes to sink down into their sockets. You may become aware of your mind brain, releasing down to the back of the head. Soften the ears. Soften your eyebrows. Smooth out the forehead, allowing the face to release down to the back of the head. Letting go of your scalp. Release the crown of your head. You may notice perhaps an area within the body that needs further attention, further release. Just taking your awareness to that place. The breath will follow, and you can allow the whole body to completely let go.